Strap in, folks. This game's for all the marbles.
He's on a breakaway! A shot for the win! Yes!
The fans are rushing the field!
And the new heavyweight champion of the world!
All right, everybody, the doors are open, but nobody panic. No panicking, because, oh no. Okay, it's time for opening act. Where is our opening act? Anybody? Sayonara Wild Hearts, you're up! Let's get this show started!
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Jonathan Eng. I'm going to play a few songs that I wrote together with Daniel Otsian for the video game Sayonara Wild Hearts, developed by Simogo. Enjoy!
Slipping away. Everything is strange. Please don't let go. Sleep away the day. Doesn't happen this way. Why do you say goodbye so long? Sayonara, already worlds apart. Goodbye so long. Sayonara, sayonara, wild heart. Wow. Don't say sayonara, wild heart. Begin again. Begin again, begin again, begin again. I can still recall trudging through the cold December snow. We didn't know the saddest story ever told would unfold. Don't you know how it goes? You leave me sad and scarred, broken glass and ash. I guess that's what we are. I have tried to forget all the pain and regrets. It's the last time. It's the last time tonight. As you hold me so close in your arms, I just know it's the last time, and I'm strangely alright. No need to understand, 'cause I'm just happy to begin again. Begin again. Begin again. Begin again. Bass drum in my chest, strobing lights reflected in my tears, crystal clear. I can hear our song, tired voices in a minor key, on repeats. Don't you know how it goes? You leave me sad and scarred, broken glass, smoking dash. Guess that's what we are. I have tried to forget all the pain and regrets. It's the last time. It's the last time tonight. As you hold me so close in your arms, I just know it's the last time, and I'm strangely alright. It's not that I don't care, but I just cannot bear one more of those calls where I talk and you say nothing at all. 'Cause it's time to forget all the pain and regrets. It's the last time. It's the last time tonight. As you hold me so close in your arms, I just know it's the last time, and I'm strangely alright. 'Cause it's time to forget all the pain and regrets. It's the last time. It's the last time tonight. As you hold me so close in your arms, I just know it's the last time, and I'm strangely alright. No need to understand, 'cause I'm just happy to begin again. Begin again. Begin again. Begin again. Begin again. What's the word? Does that thing have a name? When familiar surroundings just don't look the same, do you think that it's strange? It's my way, I suppose. I'm just longing for a place I don't know. I was used to my safety and peace. I mistook all this teaching with being at ease. But then you came around, said it's time to let go, and you took me to a place I don't know. Come on, take me to a place I don't know.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that was great, but let's just keep this moving along here. Where is Jeff? Jeff Keeley? Anybody? I think it's pronounced Keeley. Spelled strangely, but I think that's right. Can someone find Jeff, please? Okay, well, cue the graphics.
Hey guys, it's Jeff Keeley, and welcome to the Summer Game Fest July Developer Showcase. This is a great event because we get to show a ton of games to you across the entire industry from small and bigger studios. We've got Miss Piggy coming up as a special guest. You already saw Scooter from the Muppets. Thanks for stage managing, Scooter. And we've got the world premiere performance of It's Bugsnax, the theme song for that game, coming up very soon. So lots of great stuff today. But first... Hi. Yeah, Glitch from Rogue Company, right? I think we just saw you in the Nintendo Direct.
That's right, Mr. Keeley. And now I'm coming directly to you. I already stepped into the spotlight, but I've got even more Rogue Company info to show off today.
Today? Why not do it right now here in the Developer Showcase? We're ready.
Jeff, of course. We've kept this recruit on lockdown. What better way to unlock her than with a key? Lee, introducing Ronan.
All right. Sounds good. Okay, Glitch, let's take a look.
Sorry, Jeff. I hacked your PC. Read today's script. Man, I can't wait for those announcements
No, we're not getting into that right now. Let's focus on this new rogue, please. Can we do that?
Live feed beginning now.
No, you can't use the bathroom, and no, we don't have Wi-Fi.
We hear you carry only finest merchandise.
Welcome to E7, home to the world's most exclusive collection of top-tiered munitions. So, how can I help you?
I'm looking to make a statement.
Mission accomplished. Oh, but you're here to accessorize. The P12K works with any ensemble.
That's like the mom jeans of guns. Statement, remember?
Right. Something more street style then. The Arbiter is in season.
Kinda limiting.
Perhaps something from our high volume line.
Nope.
The fully customizable Mamba AC rifle, side-folding polymer stock, pre-floated mil-spec barrel, advanced dual-beam laser sight. The perfect tactical weapon.
Too many plastic parts. Clashes will check it. Ronin, it's time to go.
Shall I wrap that up for you?
Nah, I'll wear it out.
Excuse me, ma'am, you overpaid.
The extra's for the door. You should duck.
Sword was good buy. Think of money we'll save on ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we did your store. Now we do mine.
All right.
Samiko Sushi, here we go.
there's the big news. Rogue Company is available today in early access across 4 platforms. And joining us right now on its big launch day is First Watch Games and Scott from the team. Scott, I know you're a new studio, sister studio to the Smite team. This is exciting. Tell us a bit about your vision for Rogue Company. What kind of game is it?
So yeah, first and foremost, we are a third-person round-based shooter. But what we're bringing to the table here is that we have a unique blend between action gameplay and tactical shooting.
And you're also bringing that action gameplay, tactical shooting to 4 platforms right here at the beginning. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so today we are launching, and with going out on all 4 platforms, we are actually going to be launching with cross-play and cross-progression, which is something that we hold very close to our hearts at First Watch Games. We want people to be able to play the game they want with their friends, regardless of the platform. It's one of the worst experiences of all time, is trying to figure out like what platform your friend's playing on, and if you can play with them. We just want you to be able to play the game you want.
And we saw you on the Nintendo Direct. I know you're doing 60 frames per second on the Switch and all other platforms too?
That is correct. So one of the goals we had, and so a big pillar has always been cross-play, cross-progression. And so in order to make that, fair across the board, is we need the same experience for everybody. And we wanted to bring 60 FPS, including to the Switch, on both handheld and docked. And I'm happy to say that we actually were able to achieve that goal.
Let's talk about some of the characters. We just saw that great CG piece from the team at Blur with Ronan and Dima. Who are those characters?
So yeah, a little bit about them. So Ronan is the newest recruit to Rogue Company. And so her and Dima are kind of showing off a little bit of their arsenal. But what's important to the gameplay here is that they are 2 of 12 rogues that Rogue Company will have at launch. And just a little bit about a lore here, the rogues go where the governments can't. And what that ultimately means is, the rogues look good, they save the day, and they get paid.
Rogue Company early access today. Servers are online.
That is correct. I can't believe those words came out of my mouth. But yes, you can become a founder today by getting the game on either the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or PC via Epic Games Store.
Awesome. All right, Scott, First Watch Games, congratulations on launch. We will see you online. There's the news. Overcooked All You Can Eat. It is coming to Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 later this year. And to tell us a bit more about it, we've got Ollie and Phil from Ghost Town Games and Rusty from Team 17 to talk about this. Hey guys, how you doing? I like you got the Phil. You got your game award there. We match.
Oh wow! Yeah, who put that there?
Hey, game award winning title, Overcooked, and well deserved. This game is so much fun. You guys have done such a great job over the years with it, and we're excited about this new version. So let's get into it. A next gen version of Overcooked. but it looks like you've taken all the Overcooked 1 content and moved it to the Overcooked 2 engine. And from what I understand, this is like a complete remaster, like all the art's been redone and everything?
Yeah, that's right. We basically had this this plan that we were going to take Overcooked 2 and bring it out on the new consoles, on Series X and on PS5. And we really sort of took a look at what we'd created up to now since the release of the first game in 2016. You know, when me and Ollie made that first game ourselves, there was a lot of sort of rough edges. It was very much a shoestring budget kind of game. So that when we had this opportunity to remaster Overcooked 2, we were like, well, you know what? We'd really like to go back in and just revisit a lot of that content from the first game, so that we could, you know, bring it up to not just the quality of Overcooked 2, but kind of go beyond that as well and bring it up to the quality people expect for, you know, the new consoles.
Yeah. So tell us a bit about what we can expect in this. Obviously, it's got basically everything you've released from Overcooked is in this package, right?
That's right, yeah. So it includes all of Overcooked, and it includes all of the DLCs for Overcooked, as well as all of Overcooked 2. One of the big things that we could do with remaking the game in sort of Overcooked 2's engine and then sort of bringing that up is that we could add online multiplayer, which obviously we had to do from like reconstructing the game from scratch because the original game didn't support online multiplayer. So that was one of the big things we wanted to bring in this, as well as the cross-platform stuff.
Rusty, one thing I read about that I wanted to give you guys a chance to talk about was the accessibility in this game. That's something that I think we've all been thinking about a lot as an industry, of how to make games more accessible. And you guys have put some effort into the accessibility of the game. Can you maybe tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, 100%. It's really important for us to have the game be accessible to every single person that plays it. So not only have we added an assist mode, which is obviously great for families, people with disabilities to play, which is fantastic. But we've also looked at adding colour blindness options, dyslexia font, things like this. I think it's massively important for us to support these features going forward.
All right. Well, this is exciting. We love to see Overcooked continue. Thanks for coming on Day of the Devs and being part of Summer Game Fest. Ollie, Phil, and Rusty, Ghost Town Games. I'm sure this is probably not the last we've seen of Overcooked, but we'll take this year's menu and see what's in store for the future. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Joining us now is someone you probably won't ever find in the kitchen, although she did have a cookbook once. But if you're a major star like her, someone else, of course, does the cooking. Please welcome to Summer Game Fest, Miss Piggy.
Bonjour, Jeff. Hello, my fellow gamers.
Fellow gamers, Miss Piggy, I had no idea. I never pegged you as a video game player. I thought you'd be far too busy filming Muppets Now.
Streaming July 31st on Disney Plus. It's fabulous.
Yes, of course it is. We're excited about that. But Piggy, I must say, you don't strike me as the gaming type.
Oh, really? Oh, really, Jeffrey? I don't? And I suppose you don't think I'm a game player just because I'm a woman?
No, Miss Piggy, of course not. I just think I've never heard you talk about games before, I guess. Is this a new thing for you? It's always been a secret hobby.
Jeff, I will have you know that I have over 100 platinum trophies on my PS4. I adore platinum.
I know that, but I didn't know about the trophies. That's fascinating.
Yeah, I've met all the greats. Hideo Kojima and I had sushi in Tokyo. Miyamoto-san and I are besties. And strictly between us, my series Pigs in Space was the inspiration for Todd Howard's upcoming Starfield. Yeah.
I'm a little shocked by that, I have to say.
Yeah, well, I am shocking.
Well, listen, Miss Piggy, today we're here to celebrate lots of great independent game developers with the Day of the Devs.
And Girls Make Games, an organization that inspires young girls to pursue careers in the video game industry, just like moi.
Well, it is a great organization. We're so proud to support that. Piggy, have you ever thought about developing your own game to inspire young women yourself?
Oh, you know what I say about developing. Anything worth doing is worth having someone else do it for you.
That certainly does sound like you.
But I do perform in video games. Yeah. Let me give you a line reading and, yeah. Hear this. The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie.
Brilliant. A Game Award-winning performance. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks again to the star of Muppets Now, coming to Disney Plus on July 31st, Miss Piggy.
I wonder if that cake has buttercream frosting. Oh, boy. That would be great. I am famished.
Last month, we announced that Avatar The Last Airbender was teaming up with Smite, and that Battle Pass is now available. But if you're wondering what's next for Smite, check out this announcement.
Okay, let's see who's up next here. Look on my screen. Oh, Bugsnax. Bugsnax. Kero Kero Bonito. Anybody know? Is Bugsnax plural? Because we only have so much room here on the stage. Anybody? Just the stage manager here. Nobody tells me anything.
Life on Snack-Tooth Island, they did find a tasty quest to fill the hole that many feel inside their soul. Venture deep to reach the truth, and maybe you'll learn something too. You might think it sounds impossible till you've seen a sandwich climb a wall. Kind of bargain, kind of snack, try to catch them in your trap. Somebody and you'll see we are whatever we eat. Find them hiding in the sands, tearing up a ketchup patch. Come to Snack-Tooth Island and discover it's Bugsnax. It's Bugsnax. Talking about Bugsnax.
folks. This game's for all the marbles.
He's on a breakaway. A shot for the win.
Yes! The fans are rushing the field.
And the new heavyweight champion of the world.
Okay, well, we got to get this show on the road. We still have lots of games to show. Let's see here. Secret world exclusives. Secrets? Wait, you can't keep secrets from the stage manager, people? What's the difference? Stand by for Day of the Devs in 3, 2, 1.
Who is it? Oh, hello. No, don't be scared. What is Day of the Devs? Come inside the box and you'll find out. Freak. Yes, this way. Ah. Yeah, no, down here. Down here. Great. Great. Welcome to my home. Would you care for a Zima? Oh, what is Day of the Devs? I'm glad you asked. Day of the Devs is a showcase of great indie titles that we've selected for you to check out because we think they're really special. We know there's a lot of games out there. We don't want you to miss the really best ones and a chance to meet some of the great developers who are putting them together. We have been doing this show with our friends at I'm8bit for about 8 years here in San Francisco. It's free and people can come and check out games and meet developers. But unfortunately, we're all locked in our homes or our little cardboard boxes this year. And so we're doing some digital shows. We did one in June and it was so successful. So many submissions. They're so great. We couldn't fit them all into one show. So we're doing a special July show to share more with you. So without further ado, please check out these games and put them on your wish list and enjoy.
First up is Ghost Runner from One More Level in Poland. There's a ton of amazing games coming out of Poland right now, and this is another great example of it. It's a first-person platformer with frequent deaths, a lot of trying to find your perfect run and perfect path through it, and it's gorgeous. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, my name is Radek Ratusznik. We are One More Level, a team of 30 people who are working really hard to deliver you some fresh, hardcore, first-person action experience set in the post-apocalyptic cyberpunk world, Ghost Runner. The action takes place inside a gigantic megastructure called Dharma Tower, which is the place where the last remnants of humanity shelter after the cataclysm called the Burst, that destroyed most of the life on Earth. The player takes control over Ghost Runner, who is a heavily augmented combat specialist and bodyguard,
Prisoner threat level extremely high,
who suddenly wakes up many years after a coup. His goal is to reach the top of the tower and deal with the current ruler, the Keymaster.
Prisoner released.
Free at last. Pleasure to meet you. Face to face, that is. Now, let's take a look inside. This may feel a little strange. Welcome to Cybervoid. Time to fix you up. You can talk here, by the way. Who are you? You can call me Architect.
Ghost Runner also visits Cybervoid, the visual representation of Dharma Tower's internal network. Moving through Cybervoid represents the process of hacking, gaining access, or otherwise interacting with advanced computer systems.
One more thing. You can use tempers to deflect projectiles. Give it a try. Like that.
Ghost Runner is focused on melee combat and enhanced movement abilities of our hero. You should treat deaths in Ghost Runner as a part of core gameplay, is the element of learning new types of enemies, new arenas, and your character abilities.
Hello? Jack, can you hear me?
Why Jack?
Right. You wouldn't know. It's a code name we used for you during the repairs. Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you, and it stuck. Do you mind if I call you that?
No.
Ghost Runner is based on one hit one kill mechanic. It feels really satisfying to slash through the enemies with your cyber katana in a fast and precise dance of death. It's not always an easy task. Some enemies require a special approach from the player.
Oh, this is troublesome.
How do I disable it?
First, you should get on top. You could probably cut it down.
Amida Station security protocols compromised.
Dharma Tower is completely sealed off from the outside world and self-sufficient, capable of housing over 1 million tenants when running at full efficiency.
So this is the city. Wow.
You've never been here?
No, I told you. The Keymaster only allows those loyal to her, and only a chosen few.
Mara strictly controls the flow of resources between the city and the base. Food, water, people.
Thank you guys for watching. Ghost Runner is coming later this year to PC, PS4 and Xbox One. Please follow us on all kinds of social medias, and it would be great if you could add us on your Steam wishlist. Bye.
Every culture has their own lore passed on from generation to generation. What I grew up with is different from what you grew up with. Our next game is from Leap Game Studios. They're out of Peru, and they're sharing with us all the mythological creatures and monsters that they grew up with in the form of an Amazonian badass beat-up that is so well animated it hurts.
My name is Jorge Garcia. I'm from Leap Game Studios, based in Peru, and I'm the game director for Tunchi. Tunche is a 2D beat-em-up game in the best traditions of old-school classics like Streets of Rage and Final Fight. But it is also inspired by faster and more modern hack-and-slash games like Devil May Cry. All of this within a world based on Amazonian folklore and can be played alone or in co-op. One of Tunche's main features is its robust and fast-paced combat, full of combo possibilities and flashy magic attacks. Each of our 5 characters have their own combat style. And also, in the footage of the game, you might find a familiar face, Hat Kid from A Hat in Time, who is a guest character on our game. Since Tunche is procedurally generated, we don't expect players to beat all of its levels and bosses in one go. Everything you will see in Tunche has been hand-drawn frame by frame. All of the game's bosses are based on real tales of stories villagers tell their children if they behave poorly or if they want to scare them a little bit. for taking the time to check out our game. Don't forget to try out Tunche Arena, which is a demo available right now. And if you enjoy it, don't forget to add Tunche to your Steam wishlist. Thank you.
Girls Make Games is a group based here in the Bay Area that runs summer camps for young aspiring game developers to jam together and hone their game development skills. We've showcased their talents at our main shows many times over the years, and so it felt like a natural fit to include them in today's lineup. You'll see them scattered throughout our show today. Let's check out what the next generation of game developers has been up to.
Hi everyone, my name is Layla Shabir. I'm the founder and CEO of Girls Make Games. We're super honored to be presenting here at Day of the Devs thanks to Double Fine and Tim Schafer. Girls Make Games runs summer camps and workshops where we teach girls ages 8 through 18 how to design and program their own video games. Our campers learn everything that goes into making a fully functional prototype. The best part about camp really is the community. So many of our campers will be like, I had no idea there were so many girls like me out there. I love going to camp because I don't feel as crazy having played Undertale like 15 times. I'm not kidding, that's a real story. So the top 5 games are presented to a panel of judges, and the winner gets a grand prize, which is basically getting your game kickstarted, professionally developed, and then published. Today I want to talk to you about 2 games that were grand prize winners in the past at Girls Make Games. The first one is Find Me, a 2017 grand prize winner. You play as a shadow that has been separated from your person. The aesthetics are inspired by Limbo. The girls were pretty open about that. And they wanted the player to kind of go through a journey to discover themselves and discover their dreams and aspirations before finally finding the body. Team Invenio did such an incredible job. They're a group of teen girls, Avalon, Audrey, Maeve, and Katie. But the game is coming out this year and they're insanely excited. The game went on to raise over $30,000 on Kickstarter, which is kind of incredible. It's one of our highest grossing Kickstarters. You should definitely check it out when it comes out later this year. It's going to launch on Steam first and then later on consoles.
Our next thing isn't exactly a new game, but it's related to a really fucking popular one. I'm John, I'm the co-owner of I Am 8-Bit, and for the last 8 years, we've been producing Day of the Devs with our friends at Double Fine. But I Am 8-Bit's also known for making premium collectibles for your favorite indies. That includes physical games, vinyl records, other rad stuff. We care deeply about quality. However, we don't like waste. So for the last year, we've been quietly developing eco-friendly packaging for all of our premier products. This is what we're calling the Lovely Edition of the Untitled Goose Game for PlayStation 4. It's made of 100% post-consumer waste material. All of the components inside this and the Switch version are 100% recyclable and made from sustainable sources. The sticker included is made from a sugar-based material. We're also applying the same principles to vinyl records. This right here looks like a bowl of Fruity Pebbles, but it's actually ground up pieces of used, reclaimed vinyl. It'll be remelted into brand new vinyl records that'll play perfectly on your turntable. Every copy of Untitled Goose Game will be made from this grind, and all the jackets and even the shrink wrap will be eco-friendly, 100% recyclable. Think about this like the alpha version of our eco-friendly packaging. We really wanted to start the conversation now because it takes a while to enact change. A year from now, 2 years from now, we can look upon this as the very beginnings, the first step of something that was important. This eco packaging has been a labor of love in collaboration with House and Panic. And the best part is, you can pre-order it right now on iam8bit.com, the PlayStation 4 version, the Nintendo Switch version, and the vinyl soundtrack. We're also bringing Untitled Goose Game to global retail, and to do that, we're partnering with our friends at Skybound Games to expand our distribution reach exponentially. This means more indie games that are artful and beautiful and inspiring in more hands, more people discovering important games like this. We are so pumped, we made a trailer to celebrate. Remember airports? They were fun, weren't they? Running to catch your flight through a maze of endless identical corridors whilst emotionless voices bark orders at you from the sky. Our next game captures that emotion perfectly. It's called An Airport for Aliens, currently run by dogs.
Hi, I'm Zoliver Nelson Jr. for the Micro Studios Strange Scaffold, and I'm making an airport for aliens currently run by dogs with an incredible team of people around the world. Airports broke my brain back when they existed, so we're now making an absurd first-person open-world comedy adventure game about navigating a universe of simulated airports run by stock photo dogs where you can pet any dog at any time with an infinite number of hands. The airports you travel through, they are evolving as you travel. Their store locations, the dogs you can meet, the objectives you need to complete are constantly changing with you, making no two playthroughs play the same. And I'm gonna get real for a second. Living sucks right now. Like, the concept of existing is really rough, no pun intended. So I'm deeply thankful to be making a game set in a universe that is unapologetically joyful and kind. If you miss your flight, just go back and ask a dog for another boarding pass. Like, dogs don't care about money. Unless you're Bribe Dog, the dog who cares about bribes, but we're going to talk about his crimes later. This is a world filled with creatures that are glad to meet you, glad you're here, whether or not you help them with their strange problems. I'm glad you're here, and I can't wait to introduce you all to this universe that has made me love making games again when it comes to PC and consoles this holiday. Thank you so much for watching.
Next up is Unto the End from 2 Ton Studios. This is a husband and wife team out of Canada, now living in San Diego. And this game has a really unique combat system, all about tells and dodging. It's really easy to pick up and play, but difficult to master and always kind of evolving. I think the most exciting thing to me is that it reminds me a lot of Another World, one of my favorite games, that every scene is totally handcrafted and different from the last. So you never know what to expect.
Hey guys, I'm Sarah.
Hey guys, Steven here.
Together we're 2 Ton Studios, and today we're going to show you a bit of our game Unto the End.
Unto the End is a combat adventure game in the style of a cinematic platformer. It's all about a father that's trying to fight his way back home to his family.
Yeah, fight is the key word.
Lots and lots of fighting.
There's also no HUD, no loading screens. We handcrafted the world kind of as one long canvas.
Everything is purpose-placed. Every rock is unique. Every piece of architecture is got lore behind it. It's there for a reason.
We spent almost the first year, maybe even more, just working on the combat system. We designed it specifically for 2D, but we still wanted it to feel really heavy and deliberate. This is not a button masher. You have to read and react in the moment.
Every action really matters.
Right.
We wanted to capture that feeling of being in a sword fight, the sweaty palms,
Yeah, the intensity of
the
it.
needing to stay calm in the moment and make the most of every opportunity.
And in some cases, fighting isn't your only option or even your best option.
You can trade with creatures, you can leave some creatures alone. Those decisions really shape the story and adventure.
Right, and everyone's will be slightly different.
Exactly.
It really is about the struggle and how you as the player are going to make it home.
Thanks so much to Double Fine and I Am 8-Bit. Extremely cool to be part of Day of the Devs.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, guys.
Our second game from Girls Make Games is a rather familiar setting for most of us. It takes place in school, and there might be some bullies involved.
The second game that I want to talk to you about is Shredded Secrets.
The hallways are always full of bullies. I feel like everyone is out to get me.
Serious game. It takes a really cool anti-bullying stance, and the girls kind of came up with the concept loosely based on experiences they'd had in middle school themselves.
I remember Grandma always took me for ice cream when I came home crying. She always knew how to cheer me up.
You play as 4 different characters, so you kind of get to live the lives of 4 individuals at a middle school, 3 of whom are students and 1 teacher.
Wesley and I used to go to the arcade together. It was the last time I felt comfortable in my own skin. I miss those days. Nobody likes me, not even the teacher. I'm not a person to them, just a problem to be solved. They don't care why I am what I am.
Their lives intertwine, you kind of go through problems together, you battle with your biggest obstacles in your life, and you kind of resolve your problems in meaningful and productive ways. One of the best parts about this game is that it helps you build empathy. And I think this is literally what we talk about when we say girls' perspective is so unique, because young girls are thinking about these things and they want to make games that inspire people to be better. They want to make games that help you see what it might be like to be in someone else's shoes. And to be doing that while you're in middle school is kind of impressive. Shredded Secrets was created by Team Sarcastic Shark Clouds, and the incredible team members are Crystal, Gracie, Isadora, and Kira. Check out their game and give them a thumbs up on Steam when you see it. Our games are out on itch.io and Steam. Our mission here is to empower girls to believe that they can do anything that they want to do, and to be able to showcase these games at something like Day of the Devs is just a huge honor. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you at game launches. Thank you.
For this July showcase, we are excited to debut a few games from a brand new indie publisher called MWM Interactive. This next one is from a developer called Hidden Fields, and it is meticulously hand-drawn by a single human being. Literally, like, everything in this game is made by one guy. Every environment, every character, every model. It's crazy.
Hi, my name is Michel. I'm the founder of one-person studio Hidden Fields, located here in Lucerne, Switzerland. I've been working on this game for 6 years now, hand-penciling every texture that appears in the game. Now with this exclusive video I can finally introduce you to the world I've created. It's full of mystery, horror, strange encounters and places to explore. Welcome to Mundown.
Hi, I'm Johnny Delonic, and I'm the developer of Grief Film.
Our hearts crave conflict. They long for war. They wish to be freed, released from the curse of peaceful rest.
Grief Film is a tense dueling game about proving your worth through combat. I was inspired by the pick-up-and-play nature of party games like Nidhogg, but also the deep combat system of games like Mountain Blade, Mordhau, and For Honor. So I wanted combat to be easy to pick up, yet hard to master. You can attack high, mid, or low, and also block high, mid, or low. You also have abilities to shove, counterattack, to morph feint, basically making it a dance to the death as you block your opponent and find the right opportunity to strike him down. You can play Grief Film in couch co-op or online with up to 4 players. Set up teams or go free-for-all in several different modes. Grief Film also has a dynamic, repeatable campaign that you can play in single player or with a friend in couch co-op. and new abilities, equipment, and enemies shift and change from run to run. The campaign features a dynamic narrative system which unfolds the story differently for each player. Each run is a new journey, and you uncover the mysteries of this battle-scarred land. After over 2 years of development, I can finally announce that the game will be coming out on Steam on the 20th of August. Join our community on Discord at discord.gg/griefhelm, and don't forget to wishlist on Steam.
One of my most favorite games of the last decade is called Hohokum. It's this wonderful, strange, colorful, charming, whimsical game. This next game is from the developers of Hohokum, Hollow Ponds and Richard Hogg, and publishers Annapurna Interactive. It's equally as colorful and strange and weird and amazing and curious. It is called I Am Dead.
This is Shelmerston, a small but remarkable island in the North Atlantic with a long, strange history. I'm Maurice Lupton. I've lived here all my life. I've been curating the stories of this unique place for years, and here it is, my museum. But lately, well, it seems like I can do new things. And, well, it's not a big deal, but I should mention at this point, I am dead.
Hello, I'm Richard Hogg.
And I'm Ricky Haggart.
Together we worked on the games Hohokum and Wilmot's Warehouse, and we want to tell you about our next game. It's called I Am Dead and will be published by Annapurna Interactive.
I Am Dead is a puzzle adventure game. You play as Morris, the curator of a small local museum who just happens to be dead. Since dying, you see the world a bit differently, as you're able to peer inside objects. It's a bit like having supernatural X-ray vision. You can even see memories inside people's heads.
Together with your dog Sparky, who is also dead, you use your ghostly powers to reveal secrets, solve puzzles and meet other ghosts.
The island has a volcano beneath it, which has been dormant, but now it's beginning to wake up, and it's up to Morris and Sparky to save the place they called home.
So what does the player actually do in this game?
Well, at its heart, I Am Dead's a unique kind of hidden object game, where you use your ghostly ability to see inside things. As you examine things, you get to see them in a kind of dynamic cross-section, and the player has full control over this, and it feels very fluid and intuitive. It's a new way of looking at objects.
A lot of these things are just kind of beautiful and mesmerising when you see them like this. Look inside this sculpture, it's like an abstract sculpture, but the insides are so cool.
And you can drill down inside things. There are things inside things to find.
But yeah, most importantly, there are specific things that the player is supposed to be looking for, like this horse grooming glove.
A horse grooming glove?
Yeah, it belonged to your old friend Val when she was alive. It's been stolen by this fox who loves stealing gloves. Perfectly normal behaviour for a fox.
What's your favourite thing to look at in this game?
Probably this toaster.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Let's talk about why you have to find these specific things.
Well, it's to do with the other ghosts. You're dead, and so are they, and in order to talk to them, you need to find a bunch of objects that meant something to them when they were alive. We call these things mementos. And the reason you have to talk to these other dead folks is that between you all, you might be able to stop the volcano erupting and destroying the island. We need to talk about the different kinds of people you meet in this game. There are some interesting characters.
Yeah, obviously there are local islanders, and then there are these fish folk who are a race of aquatic people who live in the sea around the island, a different kind of local. They've only recently been coming ashore and wearing clothes and stuff like that, adopting human ways.
And then people have been visiting the island from elsewhere for various reasons.
The lighthouse is now a thriving yoga retreat, and there's a sculpture park that attracts some of the biggest names in contemporary art.
Why is this guy an apple?
Oh, that's Vernon Russet. He's a famous sculptor, and also a Brayburn.
I like these bird characters.
Yeah, they're all tourists from the island of Tia Paquito. They literally flock here in large numbers every summer, especially since the new ferry's been coming to the island.
Well, they take the ferry. Can't they just fly?
Not with all that camera equipment, no.
So this is a game about ghosts, but we don't think of them as ghosts, really. They aren't spooky at all.
It's really a game about normal people who just happen to be dead. The stories of their lives told through the memories of people who knew them and the objects that they left behind.
You have to find these hidden objects that meant something to them. And in order to know what you're looking for, you delve inside the memories of people who knew them when they were alive and discover stories that they remember about that person.
Each memory tells you a little story and also gives you a clue as to which object you are looking for. You also get to talk to the ghosts once you have found them, and of course you're always talking to your faithful dog Sparky. She's very cool.
It's Sparky?
Morris, you worked it out.
You can talk?
Well, I could always talk. You just couldn't understand me.
She's kind of your spirit guide. She has a better grip on what's going on in the afterlife than you do, to be honest. Okay, thanks for watching our little film about I Am Dead.
We hope you enjoy it when it comes out. Thanks for watching.
It's important to keep an open mind while checking out this next game. It's a surreal puzzle adventure set inside the perilous human psyche, where ethics and morals will reshape your worldview. It's also a folk musical. This is Figment Creed Valley.
Hey everyone, I'm Hans from Bedtime, and I'd like to show you guys Figment Creed Valley, the encore to our previous game, Figment.
Creed Valley. The mind's worldview is maintained here, right? Looks pretty much as I remember it.
The game takes place in the human mind. The moral compass has been shattered, making the mind unable to function properly. It's up to Dusty, the courage of the mind, to find the culprit and restore peace. Creed Valley is where the mind's ideals and morals are formed.
Principal squares for opinions only. None shall pass.
The opinions don't act the same when open and closed-minded. Let's find a mind converter.
It's populated by opinions on all kinds of important subjects, like if the toilet seat should be left up or down.
We can't pass the eye bridge as long as the mind is open.
You can switch between open and closed-minded, which shifts everything around you. The plants, the trees, the houses, and even how the opinions interact with you shifts.
Everyone should be able to move everywhere freely. Please pass the bridge.
Yay! Open-minded all the way.
Open-minded is a welcoming state, where the mind is set in to take new perspectives.
Oh no! What's this? The opinion on justice has been knocked out cold.
Very mysterious. Must be because the moral compass is broken.
Close-minded is where the mind gets things done. It might seem a bit more hostile, though.
The sun's not yellow, it's chicken. I tried to apply colors like words that shape poems, like notes that shape music.
But the mind actually needs both to properly work. Oh yeah, and by the way, the game's a musical.
The obscure wickedness is what shadows hide. Don't underestimate the power of the dark side.
Dodge and weave in theatrical showdowns.
It's Black Death awaits you.
So as you explore the world, you'll also be adding layers to the music you hear around you.
Let go so pretty! And do up to the me! Look at the symmetry! And sing along with me! Dance like an idiot! Dance like an idiot!
That's all we have for Figment Creed Valley right now. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay safe.
Wake up while you still have the chance! Yeah, there's a party waiting! So get out of your head!
We've been friends with the gang at Us2 Games since they released their breakout hit Monument Valley. Their games are always curiosity-inspiring, tons of exploration and innovation, and always oozing with beautiful art. What's crazy is they've never released a multi-platform console game until now. We have the debut trailer, and this is one you're going to want to freeze frame. It goes by fast, lots of clues hidden throughout.
Hello, I'm David Fernandez Huerta from Us2 Games, the people behind the Monument Valley games, and more recently assembled with Care. Over the last couple of years, we've been secretly working on our biggest game yet, but the project started really small with a tiny team of just two, myself and my colleague Kirsty Kitts, who is an amazing programmer and designer. We were able to start something that was very special to us, very personal, something that captures the magic of the Mediterranean summers of our childhood and also our love for nature. And now with a team full of incredibly talented people, the game has grown beyond our wildest dreams. I have a little tease here for you, and I really hope you like it.
Next up is Void Train from Niarga Studios, a distributed team, and this game is a unique one. You're piloting a train through an empty void, exploring this world and finding materials to craft and upgrade your train, ultimately to explore these really surreal landscapes.
Hey everybody, my name is Dima and I'm the publishing producer at Niarga Studios. We're a studio of 12 people scattered all across the world, and we're making Void Train. Void Train is an action-packed survival game where you manage your own interdimensional train while traveling through the void across the world. You ride your train through the void and enter portals that lead from one world to the next. Each world is a little different. Some have tough enemies. You fight off evil Nazi soldiers that are trying to chase you to take your loot away from you. Others have flying islands you can explore and loot. Fly around your train on a safety rope, collecting materials around it. While the train is still moving, there are many dangers that can sneak up. Sky mines, void beasts, materials are needed to craft workbenches. You upgrade your train from a simple trolley into a large and beautiful diesel or Tesla locomotive. For a long time, we wanted to make a game that is unique in its setting and feels crazy fun to play, and we hope to achieve that vision with Void Train. To learn more about the game, visit our Steam page, check out the game's features, and don't forget to wishlist it if you like what you see. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Next up is Mechanus from Huey Games, based out of Manchester. This is a super cute, super charming game set in a world of gears where you play as this really adorable gear man. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm Rob from Huey Games, and we are delighted to share this world-exclusive debut of Mechanus with you today. In Mechanus, you embark on a clockwork adventure set in a mechanical ecosystem as Cognito, a curious creature whose duty to maintain the life cycle of this captivating world leads him on a journey to the heart of the machine in order to save it. In this metallic jungle, where life is mechanical rather than biological in nature, evolution has given rise to a beautifully orchestrated set of behaviours, which underpin the tactile clockwork puzzles and dynamic platforming of the game. The distinct character design of Cognito creates the opportunity for expressive emotional responses to the events unfolding around him, which can also act as prompts for the player, building a strong connection between player and avatar, which enriches the sense of immersion in this fantastical world. As you roll through the apparatus of each unique region, you will unlock compelling characters and incredible new abilities, while turning the gears of a beautifully crafted narrative which revolves around interconnection and symbiosis between life forms, the environment, and the flow of resources which feed them. We can't wait to share more details about the world of Mechanus with you, so join us on the journey on the Huey Games Discord to interact with the developers and keep up to date with all the latest news. Thank you for watching and stay safe.
It's really wild to see how VR has evolved over the last couple years. People are really embracing the technology, trying new and different things. Publisher MWM Interactive and developer Innerspace VR have this game called Mask Maker, and the concept is really rad. Just take a look.
Hello, I'm Balthazar, Creative Director of Innerspace VR. I'm proud to share with you the very first glimpse of our new project, Mask Maker. We've been working on very hard since the last few months. I hope you will be curious to see more and get as excited about the game as we are. Now I let Prospero, the Mask Maker, speak. Let's jump in.
I see you, apprentice. Now it is time to show you how I see the world.
Sometimes, especially recently, it feels like we're living in a nightmare. Luckily, we can seek solace in our dreams as we sleep at night. Sadly, not so for the hero of this next game, who must face her fears and do battle with negative emotions while she slumbers or die trying. This is Dreamscaper.
Hey everyone, my name is Ian from Afterburner Studios, and along with my two partners, we make Dreamscaper. Dreamscaper is an action RPG roguelike. You'll play as Cassidy, a woman whose sleep is restless and fitful as she comes to terms with her past. During the day, you'll travel across the city of Redhaven. You'll meet new friends and foster relationships with them. Unlocking story vignettes and new powers. At night, you'll dive into her subconscious. Exploring ever-changing dreamscapes, taking on her nightmares, and discovering lost memories. You'll have an expansive combat system to help guide Cassidy through her dreams. As she faces off against nightmarish manifestations of her most negative emotions. We can't wait for you to dispel the darkness of Cassidy's nightmares. When Dreamscaper launches into early access next month on Steam.
We promised a lot of world-exclusive surprises in this July showcase, and this next one is from a rather popular indie game franchise called Bugsnax. This is the continuation of the saga.
Hola, soy Michael Ortega y junto a mí está Enrique Colinet, y somos los diseñadores de Blasphemous.
Hola.
Venimos en representación de The Game Kitchen para enseñaros algunas de las novedades que encontraréis en nuestro primer DLC gratuito, Blasphemous: The State of Dawn.
Desde que lanzamos Blasphemous hemos estado muy atentos a la respuesta de la comunidad y hemos escuchado vuestras peticiones.
Que no eran pocas.
Que no eran pocas. Por eso hemos preparado un gran número de razones para que volváis a visitar Custodia. La primera de las grandes novedades que incluye este DLC es el esperado New Game Plus, modo al que hemos llamado Verdadero Calvario.
Este modo estará disponible para quienes hayan completado la aventura principal y permitirá jugar de nuevo, conservando habilidades y objetos, pero aumentando la dificultad.
Y viene con algunas sorpresas, ya que nuestro personaje principal se llama Penitente, hemos incluido el nuevo sistema de penitencias.
Al comenzar una partida en Verdadero Calvario, podrás elegir entre 3 penitencias, que modificarán la partida de manera permanente, cambiando ciertas reglas y obligándote a afrontar Blasphemous con nuevas estrategias.
También hemos incluido una questline completa que solo estará disponible en el modo Verdadero Calvario. Y sí, eso incluye nuevos combates contra jefes, junto con nuevos objetos y recompensas únicas.
The light that you bring blinds my eyes.
Pero no todo el nuevo contenido tiene que ver con el modo verdadero calvario. Muchos de los cambios y mejoras estarán disponibles desde el comienzo de la aventura.
Por ejemplo, hemos rediseñado por completo la pantalla de mapa, la cual ahora te permitirá colocar marcadores personalizados y hacer zoom, entre otras mejoras de usabilidad.
I will mix it with the bile from your flasks, thereby enhancing its gift.
También hemos incluido un nuevo NPC que potenciará los matraces biliares de penitente. Además, el mapa de custodia incluye ahora nuevas áreas y muchas mejoras visuales.
Pero somos conscientes de que moverse por custodia a pie no siempre es tarea sencilla, así que decidimos añadir nuevos puntos de teletransporte e incluso nuevas maneras de desplazarte por el mundo rápidamente.
Y además, hemos revisado y mejorado muchos aspectos básicos del juego, como las habilidades de penitente, los rezos y los enemigos. Y por supuesto, ahora podrás ejecutar a muchos más de ellos en gloriosas animaciones pixel art.
Para terminar, una última novedad que ha sido muy solicitada por gran parte de nuestra comunidad. Este primer DLC añadirá voces en español-castellano de la mano de un elenco de grandes actores con los que hemos tenido el placer de colaborar.
Por siempre os bendigo en la muerte.
Bueno, no queremos revelar todo lo que hemos incluido en este nuevo DLC, pero esperamos que disfrutéis de lo que se espera en Blasphemous: The State of Dawn.
I'm not sure how to get out of this box. It's really tiny. I think I need some help. Help! Help!
Thanks for watching the Day of the Devs Summer Games Fest Developer Showcase.
Extra special thanks to all of our generous sponsors. It takes so many people to make a broadcast like this possible, especially during a pandemic. PlayStation, Idea Xbox, Nintendo, Epic Game Store, Steam. We are so grateful. You've always been there for us. You're awesome. Super extra special thanks to Bion, creative director over at Q Games, and also composer for Pixel Junk Eden 2. And by the way, Day of the Devs is coming back in November. Subscribe to our email list at dayofthedevs.com. Check in on social. We will be announcing dates in the coming months, and we're going to be looking for submissions. So please send us your awesome indies.
Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for another musical performance.
All right, well, the show is over, people. Bion is going to take us out with a musical performance. So here they are, all the way from Japan. I sure hope someone checked his Wi-Fi connection. And I think I'm going to take a break.
punch it.
Sorry, this isn't going on. It's
Okay.
so
Wait,
annoying.
film me. Wait, is it recording? It's already recording.
It's not sticking anymore. It's just like not sticking. It might cover that window up a little
Okay.
now.
Okay. I will only open this window. Wait, Lily, show me. Is it video? Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay, hold it sideways.
It's not. It's a little bit sideways.
Hold it sideways, and you gotta look at me. So I'm gonna clap.
This way?
Yeah. Okay. Look at see my hands. I hope that works. Okay.
It made this goal fall off.
Okay, we're gonna have to go for it as is. Ready? Okay, go back to the door, and we'll start.
Okay.
Oh, boo!
I think you just need more tape.
Maybe we'll just lean it over here on the side. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
It fell. Now blown by the wind.
Here, I know. Put it here, and maybe I'm gonna hold it with my finger.
No, but I can see your finger very easily. No, just lean it there. Pull your hand back. I have an idea. No.
Okay.
Let's see if that works. Okay. Sorry, anyone who's watching this. It's taking so long. Okay.